Yes, people, welcome back to the video content. John Sinclair TV back again, and for a match review between Norwich and Newcastle at the Carrow Road yesterday, which in fact Newcastle won by 3-0 yesterday in a masterclass performance. Where is a masterclass performance? Because Norwich City were poor, but we still have to beat aside what is in front of them. So, guys, if you like the video, like what you see, then please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. If you do think I'm doing okay, then also if you like to become a member, then click on the join button. And if you like to super chat, then as usual, just give what you can. It's only 99p to become a member as well. I had 1 or 2 yesterday, so thank you very much indeed for that. And like I said, it's been a good show yesterday. We won 3 games in a row, and 4 games in a row, sorry, because we won 3 home games and Norwich away yesterday. So it takes us into 9th position. Who would have thought this when Eddie Howe took it over the club? I mean, when he took over, I thought it was going to be done. I mean, I'm glad Eddie Howe took over the club. He was brave about it and took it on. And listen, I think that time is absolutely doomed. And I didn't expect him to turn us around. If he got like finished 16th or 17th, I would have took it all day long. But to actually get us 9th, now into the top 10 and 9th position at this moment in time, it's just nothing short of incredible. Eddie Howe deserves a pat on the back. He's my manager, right? And I hope that all the media, all the press, give him personal respect in his name because he has done an amazing job. Yeah. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do the Twitter Muppet show, right? And I'm not going to tell you much about it, but there's been a few idiots on there on a tweet, right? Not just the normal people, right? They're going to be spared, but it's the media, the press, the managers that have a look go at our club saying, "Oh, we only stocked up because he spent 100 million quid." But like I said, I wouldn't give too much away. I posted it out there, yeah, and it's going to be absolutely peak. It's going to be lit tomorrow. Let's be real, yeah. And it's people like Dean Smith, people like a lad called Jeff. There's a few other Muppets on there as well. It's going to get absolutely called out as well. Let's be real. So check us out tomorrow night at around about 7 o'clock. So I'll be on there, and they're going to get they're going to be embarrassed. Yeah. So I'm sure half the people probably block us anyway, but don't worry, we still get them back. Yeah. This is going to be like Lee Gunner style. Lee Gunner style. Let's be real. But before we go on to the team Eddie pitched yesterday, I'm going to go through some few comments, by the way, right? And big up to the Blue Podcast. So I'm going to call on your podcast, mate. Thanks for the like as well. Appreciate that. Big up to Samuel. Smasher John, team still well too. Thank you so much indeed, my guy. Listen, Samuel, your channel's lit, mate. Absolutely fantastic. You know what? Keep it up, bro, because you're doing a wonderful job, man. And I'll definitely come on the game soon. And big up to IC. Hope you're fine. And big up to Michael. Doesn't matter. We played a poor side. The way you control the game was great. Where was the last time we have done that? Absolutely, mate. Listen, at the end of the day, right? People are saying, "Oh, it was a wonderful result. It was a brilliant scoreline." Yeah, but Michael, you're right. It doesn't matter. Well, we did play a poor side at the end of the day. And I fully expect to beat Norwich, by the way, because they're one of the worst team in the Premier League. I can't lie. There's going to be more about Dean Smith tomorrow while I do my Twitter Muppet show, or whatever you want to call it. So it'll get found out. And need to let some players go. Longstaff, Amiron, Richie, Clark, Lascelles, Wood, Gell, Hayden, Lewis, Henrik to make way for more in the Bruno class. Absolutely. And I looked at the Geordie Boot Boys content today, and he was quite right, because basically what he's saying, that Bruno wants to be ambitious, yeah? And he wants better players alongside him as well. Let's be real. And I'll tell you what as well, yeah? Bruno's ambitious, like I said. You need a quality player to play alongside him. Real talk, yeah? Because Newcastle now are an ambitious club, yeah? We are, and we need to show that we mean business, yeah? And give or make Bruno happy as well, yeah? We need Paqueta in the team. That's one. And we also need a quality striker. I'll break the bank for Osimhen for Napoli, so I'll get him in as well, because this guy's a finisher, yeah? He's good in the air, good on the deck. Let's be real. Yeah, his hold-up play is absolutely fantastic. And not only that, he can just spray a 20, 30-yard square ball, which is absolutely fantastic. He can do that, and he can move as well. Yeah, and Chris Wood, no disrespect to him. Yeah, I like him, but he ain't going to be the future for Newcastle United. Real talk here. Sean Longstaff, right? I'll comment on in a bit. Let's go through these comments before I get the team landed to Eddie picked up yesterday. Big up to Mansell. Oh my guy, absolutely, man. Just having a good morning. I've been in the gym today and look on some holidays to go to Turkey in October. So I'll be doing that in, well, have a look, book it up. Happy days. Big up to Gary V. Fantastic result yesterday. Great times to heat. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I mean, like I said, right, Eddie's going to do special things for us. Hi to Carlos as well. I'm good, bro. Absolutely fantastic. Hope you find as well too. Alongside had a perfect chance to prove himself yesterday, and he failed. Here is Irish. I look at the player ratings, right? And the player ratings for the Chronicle is an absolute joke. Honestly, yeah. Let's be real. Are these puppet journalists, by the way, trying to big these up? Yeah, you know. I tell you something. 8s and 9s out of 10. Yeah, is my player ratings. I decide. And Celtic are goal up, by the way, and so far, and good game, by the way. God, let's hope as well, mate. Since Gary's everyone's so okay. It's Jeff, the Man U fan. Big up to you, Jeff. Yeah, what's happened to your team yesterday? Wow. What's happened to Man United yesterday? Wow. 14 shots and just one to show. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh my days, yeah. I tell you what, Cristiano is going to be absolutely furious today. Celtic Rangers next Sunday. We'll be smashed them lot. And Galky, well, mate. Longstaff must be released. Just his chance to shine is, he won great. I can't lie. And 6-7 players needed in the summer. That's from Alex. Top 6 next season from Alex. Would you like to keep Longstaff? I think it'd be important to local lads in the team. Agree, he seems well off the mark. Do you think he just needs some other games? He probably needs other games, so other suitors will be interested in, by the way. Listen, I'd still sell him at the end of the season. He ain't good enough. He is not good enough. I'd take a Nenny over Longstaff, by the way. Yeah, I'd take a Nenny over Longstaff. Yeah, because I tell you what, he's an underrated player and he's not been given a chance. I'll give him another year under Howe, who shows an improvement lately. I like Miggy, I really, really do. But it's a shame that he's got to do it more times. But I'm not going to cost him. I think he's doing all right. So let's go on to Eddie pitch yesterday for Newcastle's 3-0 win over Norwich at Carrow Road. Right, I'm going to share the stream and share the screen. And this is who he picked. When he picked that team, I thought, Longstaff, really? Yeah, I mean, why is he being picked? Where he's going to be on his way at the end of the season? Yeah, and why was Miggy dropped? Yeah, and I thought that ASM was going to play as the lone striker in a 4-3 as a false 9. Yeah, to back her in goal, Emil Kraft. I mean, I tell you what, this guy just gets better and better. I really do. Jamal Lascelles had to come in. Yeah, Dan Burn, Matt Target. That's the back 4. The mid 3 would be Sean Longstaff, Bruno, star boy, by the way, my star boy, Joe Willock. And the front 3, if you call it a front 3, is Joelinton. I'll comment to in a bit. Jacob Murphy and ASM up front on his own. So I look at that team sheet and I'm thinking, Sean Longstaff, really? Don't get us wrong. I thought he's going to be leaving, so I will not have picked him. I mean, whoever leaves the club at the end of the season, I will not pick him at all whatsoever. I really wouldn't. Let's be real, because there's just no point. I mean, I play players who really want to stay in the summer. But that is not a bad team, by the way. Yeah, and I think you know, you got to trust Eddie in this one. By the way, I mean, look, he gets it right, but at times he's going to get it quite wrong. Yeah, I really do. But Eddie Howe's done magnificent. Yeah, 3-0 clean sheet. What else can you do? I think Bruno Guimaraes again, absolutely outstanding yesterday. That goal was absolutely lit. It was peak, absolute peak. Yeah, I thought the first goal from Joelinton was fantastic. Lovely cross from Murphy. Oh my days, that was a beauty. And when was it Murphy crossed it? I think he crossed it for the second goal, but the first goal when he killed in the top corner, that was absolutely superb. And you know what it is, right? This guy is absolutely unreal. He's been unreal this season, Eddie Howe. Yeah, I know it's took him a long time to fix up, but my God, I think he's been absolutely for sure. Yeah, Matt Target, it says exactly what it says on the tin. Yeah, he just defends properly. Yeah, good going forward. Yeah, and he defends properly. Eddie Howe has fixed that defense. Yeah, he has fixed the defense. I can't lie. That is why we don't concede more than 1 goal in a game, apart from Tottenham, since the turn of the year. A lot of fun. I thought ASM was busy yesterday. I thought you had a good game. Yeah, played his heart out. Yeah, and I could see there's confidence a little bit shot in a minute because at the moment, I mean, he can cross the ball, he can shoot, but he just hasn't got the confidence at all whatsoever. Yeah, but listen, he had a good game. I can't lie to ASM. He had a decent game. Jacob Murphy, yeah, he did a good game. He had a good game, done an assist, but at the end of the day, right, I still think he's not good enough for next season. I really don't. I can't lie. So let's go through some more comments, by the way. And I'm going to fly through this as well. On Miron, showing what he can do, more to the point, what he cannot do in his time at the club. Head Doon, Merchant, we don't need them. And let's look at Mansell as well. Gerard Longstaff, he is garbage. Don't care if he's a local lad. There's plenty more local players out there to give him a chance too. Yeah, he's had lots of years with us, yeah. And I just don't think the guy's improved. I really don't. And no point having local lads in the team if they're not good enough. Yeah, I know people are saying on social media saying that, you got to give the local lads, you got to keep local lads. Yeah, but if they're not good enough, what is the point? I can't lie. Yeah, and I presume it's Alex as well. 3 years, so on Lewandowski, mate, he'd be 37 pal. Yeah, I mean, wrong side 30, class player, but I mean, he's not coming to Newcastle. He will not. He ended his career at Bayern Munich. I said it before. I say it again. Big up to Am, by the way, and to Nami, by the way. And great result big on Liverpool. Or with the lads. Longstaff played okay. He made some great passes and he did well pressing. Watch NTV highlights. He showed some good touches. Wow. And listen, they got some Sean Longstaff fans here. Yeah, you need to give him a good few games and George a few more games. Ed is the boss. And he sees something in him, so please give him a couple more games. Or with the lads. Look at what J7 is now, exactly. Sean Longstaff's not at this level, yeah? I still want quality midfielder. Paqueta, let's put it this way. If Paqueta came into Newcastle, right, is there going to be a space for Sean Longstaff? In my opinion, no. Joe Willock could be there. John Joe Shelby will probably be there, yeah? And look, at the end of the day, I don't want to cuss players out, yeah, but I want the best from my club, yeah? And in my opinion, and I mean, if you like Sean, cool. Yeah, but at the end of the day, right, we need to improve on players now. We got to move forward, yeah. I mean, if you wake up in the morning, right, and you bought a world-class medal in Paqueta, yeah, Sean's not going to get a look in, yeah. But if he players are back him, 110%, but he did okay yesterday. One great, by the way, but did okay. They said Eddie couldn't organise the defence, but he's fixed the defence. He has fixed the defence, man. He's done a fantastic job on the defending. Beautiful back heel for Murphy for the goal. Yep. I think he did all right. I think he did okay. But you cannot make a player play with his head up either. Have it or you don't. No end product because of that. Everyone's got their opinion. And it's good to have a banter, by the way. Oh, come on, Alex, man. Messi. No chance. Nah, chance. Big up to Ryan, by the way. My guy. And top Canadian lad, and I hope he's okay. If he comes to my channel lots of times, and if asking about Sean Longstaff, right, I'll tell you something now, right? He'll tell it straight. He'll say that he's simply not good enough for this football club. Yeah, I think he's done out of here. He's done, and 100 million. See what you mean? And if I have decent players in the summer, will Longstaff ever get on the bench? That's exactly my point. Yeah, I mean, Anne said that give him a run of games. Right? If he gets a run of games, I've got no problem with it, by the way. Yes, we're safe, but there you go. That everyone's got an opinion, and it's cool. Everyone said, hey to Ryan, it's a race against time for Sean to press less than 2 months before he's a free agent. That's another thing. He's out of contract at the end of the season, yeah? And me personally, if you went to a different club, then I wouldn't shed tears over him, by the way. I just would not, because he's been quite a long time, yeah? Been a long time. And did you see the PSG fans left early when they won the league? Do you know what it is? I didn't see that, man. I didn't see that at all. Did he actually walk away early? That is very unheard of, yeah? You don't walk away from your team when they win the trophy. Do not. I'll never do that. You're there to celebrate. Have a party there. Just say, I've been there. Oh, you know what I mean? But obviously, they don't think of Pochettino, by the way. But it'd be gone at the end of the season. Real talk, yeah. They would have won the Champions League. They're hell bent on winning the Champions League. That football club, man, is a dysfunctional league, dysfunctional team. I meant to say, yeah. There's too many egos in that team. They need someone like a Zinedine Zidane to sort them out. By the way, big up to Matty D. I'm absolutely champion. That's absolutely fine. Lateness is greatness at times. Yeah, working out of Germany at the minute. Wow, working in Germany. Good for you, man. Great win yesterday. Still buzzing. Just need Southampton to score and stay 9th. Let's hope that is the case. Bruno, Target, Burn, J7 on dubs. As already had good games. Kraft had his 3rd or 4th game in a row. What does he have to do to get man of the match? Listen, he had a good game yesterday. Yeah, I'll do my play ratings in a bit, right? But it'll be good news. And listen, at the end of the day, it's Trippier is in his way. I mean, the only reason he's not going to be playing is Trippier. And Trippier is world class, yeah? So Emil Kraft will have to do with the subs bench. But he's got Wayne left on his contract. I'll be honest with you, he's not my favourite player. Never rated at Bologna. And never rated in the first couple of seasons, yeah? And Emil Kraft is on 58 grand a week, according to reports, yeah? If that is the case, he has started to play like he's on 58 grand a week. Real talk. And like I said, the first goal, it was a lovely finish from Joelinton with a curling shot at the top corner. Done really, really well. It was a lovely, lovely finish. Then at the second goal, when there's a lovely back heel element to Murphy. Crossed it for Joelinton, tapped it in from 5 yards away. Absolutely fantastic finish by the big Brazilian. 2-0 up. And everyone was celebrating, yeah? And if you look at the Norwich chance they had, I mean, Pukki rounded Dubravka, and then he waited, pulled the ball back, and then it went to striking with, and he fired it over the top, and that was their best chance. But other than that, Norwich offered absolutely no. They were absolutely poor. And then the third goal, when Tim Krul thought he was still playing for Newcastle, it tried to play ball out from the back. When he plays it out from the back, the ball went straight to Bruno, and then Bruno was through, and he clipped the ball over Tim Krul into the back of the net. Well, that is some finish, by the way, yeah? And this is the player was bought as a CDM, but now I think he's been told that he's going moving advance as well. So Bruno, it's a bit of a all-rounder, by the way. It's a bit of an all-rounder. This guy is absolutely brilliant. Smoking Joe knocks out Norwich, and Bruno delivers the finishing punch as well. So there you go. So Smoking Joelinton and Frank Bruno. Wow. So it could have been more goals, by the way. It could have been a lot more, but I think Norwich were done by then. So there you go. But I look at individual efforts, right? The back four's fantastic. I thought we just defended well. Lascelles had a good game. Did all he had was to do. Dan Burn also as well. Target, like I said earlier, fantastic. Emil Kraft. I ran out of applauders for this guy, honestly. And then the midfield, Sean did okay. Bruno, again, outstanding. That pass, by the way, for the first goal was a magician again. Now, Joe Willock played his heart out as well. And up front, Joelinton, a man of match performance. Jacob Murphy had one of his better games for us, and ASM tried really hard. So, yeah, straight strongest team against Liverpool, take some points. Let's win at Man City. And the league, like Liverpool won the league, and Man United 6. Listen, that Man United team, let's be real, it's the worst team I've seen in 40 plus years. It is absolutely shocking. Shocking. Yeah, that team is the worst United team I've seen in years. Yeah. And I'm sure Mace will say back us up on that one as well, peeps. Fernandes will be gone to free agent at the end of June. And big up to Michael again. Kraft is a contender player of the year. I think he left it too late, mate. But look, top 5 maybes. I think he's been excellent, yeah. And I'm not a fan of him, but I am the team in full. If anything can get better, we have to give him a chance. Then, if he's not good enough to end the season, get rid. That's fair enough. 2 top players, that's 55 plus score boot. Okay, whatever. Would love to see Trippier take 2 and Burn to get 3 next season as right back's grown up. I'll definitely buy a Trippier kit. Good lad, good lad. This guy's brilliant. Go for it. And all it is, right? I mean, those 2 has got to be the British as well, English. Then now the game, English game. Hey ho, big up. And can't see Longstaff getting a game against Liverpool, Arsenal, City. Maybe early Burnley if we want them to win and put Everton down. What's the score, by the way? Is there still nil each between Burnley and Wolves, by the way. I think it's still nil each. Oh, there's been a goal, by the way. And it's Vijas put Burnley in front as Burnley 1, Wolves 0. So Everton's under big pressure out of there. I'll tell you what, that goal, the way things stands, if Burnley pounds onto the window to win the game, then Everton are knackered. They really are. Look at the fixtures Everton's got. Oh, I wouldn't like to be an Everton fan right now. I wouldn't. Play 2, play 6 goal, top 1 score, 55 goal boot. Then get it. And so, yeah, Everton are coming in the bottom 3. That's a Matty. Thanks for that, mate. We were in third gear after the third goal. We didn't have to break sweat, to be fair. I thought Newcastle did what I had to do. Murphy's back here on nutmeg. He's Neymar, isn't he? Wow. Wow. I thought Ace had a good game. It was good seeing him track back and make some tackles. Also, he was more selfless yesterday. Man, you have to agree, man. I mean, I've noticed that right away. Tracking back is not as part of his game, but the way he tracked back, and he also had a tackle as well, by the way. Won the 50-50 ball. Wow. Breaking news, ASM has won the 50-50 ball. And Burnley scored 1-0 to Burnley. Yeah, I've got it now. Do you think ASM have listened to the fans? He seems to be working a lot more for the team and not just for ASM. Yeah, I've noticed that right away. It's tracking back. It's just immense, by the way. Yeah. He'd probably end up playing left back, by the way. And let's be real. And if he does, I think he'd do a good job at left back or not. But that would just take his game away. So stick to what you know. And 1-0 to Burnley. Luca, big up to Luca, by the way. Hit the subscribe button, Luca, if you can, mate. Yeah, Ryan's happy about it. Brighton's drawn 2s each. There are some midfielders I would like to be linked with the Samba, Paqueta, Ericsson, Basuma, Coutinho, Kamara, Lingard. I tell you what, I'd take any of them, by the way. Yeah, Paqueta's going to be first choice. Yeah, but also I'd definitely go for Basuma as well because this guy plays in midfield absolutely fantastic. This guy is like a baby Kante, baby Kante, yeah? But he's just so smooth in that midfield, by the way, yeah? He doesn't go flying in. He tackles where he needs to tackle. I tell you what, Brighton do get some players, by the way. They really do. Everton at the minute is a bottom 3. Wow. Go Burnley. Yeah. Southampton scored. That's us back in 9th. So that's fantastic, yeah? That is fantastic. Well, Prowse, let's sign them up. I don't think he'll leave Southampton, mate. I really don't. And Everton bottom 3, if Burnley draw, I hope Burnley do win. I tell you what, guys, I'm very excited to heat the clash between ASM and Trent next week. That'll be a some battle, but I'm looking forward to that, by the way, yeah? Let's hope ASM step up and show us that he can take on the elite of the players. He looked good yesterday. Passing decision making much better. Seems like he's adjusted. The only downfall by him when he could have played the ball through, but he didn't. And then, as he got towards the sidelines, he put the ball out of play with his first another touch, which is not good. But apart from that, he did okay, did well. And are we saying definitely only Everton or Burnley for the job, or other clubs being dragged into it? Do you know what? Leeds are not safe yet. They're playing tomorrow night. But if Burnley win that game and Leeds gets beat off Palace, I think Leeds will win that game, by the way. I can't lie, but if Leeds don't win that game, then they could be in spot of bother. They got to play Man City as well, by the way. And I think they got to play Chelsea too. So they're definitely not safe yet, but they're winning away games. They beat Wolves away and they beat Watford away. And everyone wants Everton to get relegated, my guy. So we'll see. I'm not going to be that neighbour. You know what it is, right? Big up to Alex, by the way. He looks being ambitious, yeah? But who knows? Thanks very much indeed, Luca, my guy. I really appreciate that, mate. Thanks for subscribe. And if you do like the video, like what you see, then please hit the like button. Also subscribe like Luca's just done. And if you'd like to super chat, then click on the join button. Join button. If you're a member, be a join button. And if you've got super chatters, then just give what you can. It's out there for you. And I'll grab Ericsson all day long. Great younger lads to look up to. I agree. I mean, Christian Eriksen's still got it. He will not be at Brentford next season, people. He will not be because, let's be real, right? He's too good for Brentford. He really is too good for Brentford. And let's be real. It is what it is. Sorry, Brentford fans, you'll not be here. Salute. What did you think of the formation yesterday, John? I think that's a good formation, 4-3-3. It looks 4-3-3 in the end, but I thought it's a 4-4-1-1, but it's not. It's 4-3-3. So yeah, that's a good formation. Eddie Howe's going to play all that system all the time until now at the end of the season, or possibly next season. Would Lingard and Paqueta be enough for the midfield recruitment? Do you know what? I think it will. I think it will be. I think Lingard's going to come. Excuse me. If he does come to Newcastle, he's got a point to prove. But we could be getting someone better. You never know. He's going to be on the free signing. Everyone loves the free. And if he comes in, I think he'd do a good job for us. Real talk here, because Eddie Howe loves English players. And Jesse Lingard will work hard for the team. I think it'd be fantastic. I really think it'd be okay. But Paqueta in the midfield is definitely first choice, because you've got to be ambitious for Bruno, yeah? And I still can't believe he's been linked to Real Madrid. I still can't believe it, man. It just goes to show that he's a class act. You know what I mean? And Leeds as well, I think that's in Foxy. Paqueta is the 10 we need in this team, 110%. For last year, the form isn't good. 4 losses and a draw last 5 games. But I tell you what, though, Villa in banging trouble at the minute. They're not safe yet. Big up to Luca, by the way. And big up to Luca as well, because you've got Premsey on this channel. And I tell you what, Premsey, if you check this guy out, he's absolutely fantastic. He really says it straight. And he doesn't suffer fools lightly. I mean, if he's got an opinion on Arsenal, his team, and it's not right, he just call it out. It doesn't matter who you are. I totally agree, Ryan. Did you see his stats for this game yesterday? Not sure. Need to speak to Ryan. He can play on the wing as well, I think, Ryan. So can Lingard. House you. Big up to great house you today. What a win for you yesterday, my guy. What a win for you yesterday. Well done, you. And I don't think Macy's going to be happy. I was going to say, big up 40 people watching. Yeah, 43 people watching. Thank you so much indeed. I think, you know what it is, right? I mean, someone said to us, I've come a long, long way a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, and you know what it is, right? I just love to get 5K. But at 5K subscribers, that'll be enough to make us full aim. But we shall see. And just what, see my club Newcastle, John said, yeah. I know what you mean, man. And very curious to see if Chris Wood plays against Liverpool. That'd be interesting. Do you know what it is? So I stick to the same team. I think Chris Wood should be sub, by the way. And no, I haven't. And then it says this, well, it's saying it's on the TTR, they scored, mate. I mean, they scored. I'm not sure what it is, guys. I really don't. So Liverpool's extending their stadium. 43 watching with 9 likes. Sort it out, peeps. Hit the like. Guys, the 43 people that's watching my channel, do us a favor, hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button, because 9 likes is not good enough for me. It is not good enough. I'll probably get sacked. Yeah, I'll probably get sacked. Yeah, but we could go into the player ratings in a bit, and so don't worry about that, people. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna knock this off now. Share the stream. Sorry about that, people. And if you think about it, right, I mean, we're going to Bruno. I said the other day that we are so lucky to get this guy, right? I thought Warriors after the fee's been agreed. He is very brave to come to us while we're second from bottom, yeah? And we must have sold him a project and say, well, look, we're going to get this guy. I want you to come to Newcastle, just be the future for us, etc. And he'll come. And that's exactly what he did. 4.5-year contract. And this guy is just an absolute joy to watch and see. Do you know what it is, right? I mean, it's like watching Glenn Hoddle way back in the 70s, by the way, people. This guy is absolutely brilliant. It's like watching Bruno Hoddle. Wow, man. Just go for some more comments. We need 1 more striker, if not 2. I've always said that 2 strikers are enough. Lingard and Paqueta as well as another defensive and a goalie. That would be enough for the summer for now. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signings. 6 signings. That'd be brilliant. And I will keep ASM, Joelinton, Amir up top, and keep Willock in the midfield alongside Bruno. Leave Wood out. It's like playing with 10 men. And I'd rather have Joelinton missing 3 goals than Wood in out for 90 minutes. And big up on my guy Niall. Hope you're okay, mate. What happened to your team yesterday? Sorry to hear that as well. Paqueta's on 50k a week, apparently. So we can get him on, say, 75, 80 grand a week. Then he'll come. He'll come. But I know about Paqueta. He used to play for AC Milan. He's a fantastic player, but he wasn't ready for AC Milan. And I just don't understand why they got him. So we need 3 strikers because obviously Wood isn't good enough and Gale's out of favour because of Southfield Jones. And I agreed, Ragnar, swap, and Joe around it, turn on the game's go. Yeah, listen, people, at the end of the day, I think this guy, Joelinton, is a star man yesterday. Yeah, and we're going to be player ratings as well. And also, according to reports as well, let's get this up a second. Get rid of that. Because I definitely saw a tweet today regarding Sven Botman. And this is where I'm going to be proved right yet again. Not always right, but I'll be improved right today again. I'm just going to find this a second, people. I'm going to translate as well. And I'm going to share the stream, the screen again. And get us on Saturdays. Talk about Sven Botman. And I called it, absolutely called it there. Right. So it's a bit of breaking news. There's one of the tweets is coming out from a Gaucho, right, which is basically in Italy and Spain. He's a Spanish guy. And it come out and said that Milan and Lille are closer to closing the signing of Sven Botman. There's already been an agreement for the fixed amount of the transfer, about 30 million, and the last details of the bonuses are missing. There's also a Milan Botman agreement for the contract until 2026. It'll be a 4-year deal, right? He's going to be on £56,000 a week, yeah, on a 5-year contract. So he's going to be earning that around about 3 million net. So Sven Botman is closer and closer. He's going to be joining Milan. And I've called it. I've called out. People's not going to agree with us, but I'll leave it there for a little bit. And let's check out Gary. He want the same as Bruno wage rise, especially as there's rumours PSG run for Paqueta as well. Wow, if that's the case, then he'll probably go to PSG over Newcastle then, if that's the case. And John, remember here on social media, people saying Paqueta will be the next Kaká. Yes, absolutely, yeah. That's what they'd be saying in Milan. The press, they put a lot of pressure on this kid, you know what I mean? But I watched him at Milan. He's done good bits, but I think it's a little bit early for him to go to Italian football, in my opinion, yeah. But he's had some good games, has some bad games as well. But listen, I'm not going to cuss him because he's young, and I think he did okay in a difficult situation. But if you can get Paqueta, I tell you something, this guy will be amazing. And there's Foxy as well. Paqueta, anything more than 30 mil is a bad deal for us. Lacy signing, that will be players that are top level, not players that have flopped already in Europe and best friends with a player. So obviously, Foxy's not impressed at all whatsoever by the songs of it. Could be wrong. Did you see your guy, Adam P, got SM shirt? Fair play to the lad. Yeah, I've seen him as well. But a lot of people was dissing him out as well, by the way. And also that, there's a lot of people not very happy with the lad. So I won't say too much on it. And I don't want to say too much of this neither sort of thing. But hey, he's a good guy. I mean, I've got no problems with him at all. As of course, there's any problems, yeah. But then again, I mean, he's just got to calm it down a little bit, cool it down a little bit, especially on this content as well. We all think Bruno is the son of the season. Really, it's Eddie's and his team, in my opinion. Then I've got one. So let's have a look at this one as well. I just feel like this level at 95% out there will be an upgrade. PSG called it into some Paqueta, apparently. If that's true, that's good news. Also, Jeff, let's have a look at this one as well. Again, love to meet something. COVID Newcastle for Inverness. Wow. I think Paqueta must be really want to play with Bruno again. There I see in a Leon that Paqueta was much more dependent on Bruno than the other way around. So the thing is, right, he's talking to Bruno. I'm sure he is about Newcastle United, what a club they are, and the fans, etc., etc. Yeah, and he's been saying some good things. Let's hope that we can get Paqueta. I think he's a decent player. I really do. And big up to Joe Willock, a number one fan. Up the table we go. Yay! But like I said as well, that Sven Botman could be off to AC Milan. And I've called it right. I've called it. Absolutely called it. Again. But the 42 people watching, please hit the like button, will ya? If you can't hit the like button now, do it at the end of the show. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Could you imagine, by the reports, Pogba, Bruno and Paqueta in midfield next season just need a good 4-3. I would not touch Paul Pogba at all whatsoever, mate. I wouldn't, even on a free. And by the way, it could be off to PSG. That's what I'm kind of hearing. Paqueta, I think it's already agreed to sound already in the background. Did you see when he had at Southampton watching Bruno's mate? Done deal, methinks. I tell you what, Anne, excuse me, if that's the truth, if that's the case, and he does sign first, good call. Good call. They said Paqueta's like Bruno, but with more goals. And try that one as well. And true, it doesn't mean we waste money on players slightly better than what we have, where we could get players much better than we have. Yeah, that's a fair shout. Not too bothered if Botman goes to Milan. He was terrible against Chelsea. Think he will struggle in the Prem. Go for Carlos, Schotterback, and Bashila. Schotterback, Mansell is off to Borussia Dortmund, mate. He's off to Borussia Dortmund next season. And Bashila, I think he'd be a good signing. Young player, I think he'd do okay. He'd do absolutely fine in Newcastle. He's a beast as well. The defender I want to get is Diego Carlos, or I'll get Gelson Bremer for Torino as well. That will be some signing there, by the way. I don't think players like Pogba and Neymar are on the way to go to Newcastle. Definitely not. Definitely not. And thank you so much, man. Absolutely fine. Do come on my channel one day. We talk about Newcastle live. Someone said that Paqueta has been to St. James a couple of times. Not sure it's true. Well, listen, end of the day, I mean, you can get all sorts of news, by the way, yeah? There's a player called Isaac for Sociedad. Apparently, on transfer deadline day, apparently he was at Arsenal, yeah? Which wasn't true at all whatsoever, yeah? And that has been dismissed out of hand, yeah? That was never a goer. But between talks with Pogba and Neymar, I would rather have Neymar. That's a good shout. The finish from Bruno yesterday, thought was world class. He took it well, did he? Wow. Alex again, top 6 next season or top 5 next season. That's from Alex. And we should go and get that French defender for Marco. I think he's the French under 21 captain. Do you know what it is? That's Bashili, by the way. Yes. I think he'd be fantastic. That'd be the end of Lascelles, by the way. He was at Southampton game, Jeff, and supposedly went to St. James's for another game. Apparently that was from Paqueta, by the way. So, listen, at the end of the day, right, it is what it is. I mean, we have to see what happens in the summer. I should be doing plenty of content on the daily transfer. So keep your eyes peeled for that, peeps. Whether it be on live, whether it be recorded, I just do not know yet. But I was going to talk about Dean Smith, right, people? I don't know if anyone saw the tweet a day about Dean Smith, his comments about Newcastle, right? He's come out and he said that 100 million make a difference. And he also said that that's what another country does for you. Another countries look after the team. I'm going to have me saying that tomorrow night, people. You know what I mean? I'm going to have me say tomorrow on Ryan's favourite, what's the social media Muppet, but I'm going to change it to Twitter Muppet tomorrow. So I'm going to be on there tomorrow around about 7 o'clock. And yes, please join us for that, because I've got a name, I've got a shame. Dean Smith is one of them. Andy Dunn's another. There's a lad called Jeff as well, another as well, and a couple of other Muppets is having a go at Newcastle United and the Saudis as well. So check out that one tomorrow. But don't worry, peeps, I'm not going to embarrass the normal people. We'd love to see us go for Jacedo in the future. The guy's a star mid, and he's promising player will come for the Ecuadorian rise, and there's not a lot of hype going around in South America. He plays for Brighton, doesn't he? So, and he goes, you miserable? So not you, Joe. Happiest person I know. Thank you. Thanks so much indeed. Listen, I've got some 45 people watching. Did I have 49 people watching live just now? Boom. When does the transfer window open? I believe it's on June. Is it June the 1st? But you could sign players on July the 1st as well. So Plenty of time for that. Go for Lafont as well as push the fight Dubs for that number 1 shirt. Matty, I've been championing this guy for weeks and weeks and weeks. I think it'd be fantastic. 1 set of forwards, 2 strikers, 1 left back and a right back. My number 1 side would be a reliable centre back, followed by a 10-15 goal a season striker. Cool. Do you think all the business will be done before deadline day? As my holiday request for deadline day has been refused. I'm glad you said that. I've got to see if I can get a day off on deadline day on September the 1st. Whether I get it is another thing. But we'll see. But I'm trying to do a deadline day. My birthday's on 30th of August. I think deadline day is on August 31st. And it's not good. If I don't get a day off, I shan't be happy at all. We spent 28 million in the summer on 1 player. These managers haven't got a clue. And they will be enough for top 6. The player rating's going to come up anytime soon, peeps. But Quetta was poor in Italy, and France poor overall. Leon was sitting mid-tier, and he didn't even start in those important games versus West Ham at home. Leon are desperate to cash in on him. Well, that is not good. That's not good if he's been playing poor. Salty people, yes. And Jolly Boy, good deal after another win. Yes, Lukey. Yes. I love good days. First September deadline, is August 31st. Foxy, because it's definitely not poor in Leon. I watched him many times, plus he performs really well for the national team. That's on Wagner. I'll show Wagner and Foxy Scava ding dong battle. Ding dong! Yeah? And it is what it is. You know, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be fun in the summer. It's just been struggling, really. It'll be good to see you do a deadline, sure, with the toon review. I tell you what, that'd be fantastic. That'd be amazing. I hope I get an invite this time from Paul. I really do. But the thing is, though, if he does it at the same time, then the chances are, or the likelihood is, I love Paul's channel. I think he's an amazing guy, but I'll probably be outvoted, by the way. And that's not being disrespectful, because Paul's channel is absolutely amazing. I'll put him better than Geordie. Let's be real. But between Paul Lee Goddard, I can't separate him, by the way. I cannot separate him. Let's have a look at this one here as well. I'm sick of the other teams always mourning about us and new owners. They never did this when Man City got new owners. And I'll do the channel tomorrow night, I'm going to name and I'm going to shame them. It's as simple as that. Name and shame. So check out for that tomorrow evening, Leon's team is shite, their defence is awful, and the goalkeeper is very mediocre. That's why they're mid-table. Good song for you. If you ever win the Premier League, Dance on the Ceiling by Lionel Richie. That's a cracking song, We got super Eddie. You know exactly what it means. I could say, Kieran at the back, Max in attack. We're going to win the Champions League. That'd be amazing. Oh, man. As days go, I feel we won't get a big-name striker. We'd love to see Burton come to Newcastle. His career transforms since switching to Chile. Do you know what it is, mate? I think I wouldn't mind having him at all. I'll take a punt on this guy. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Listen, I can't lie that, let's be real. I think he's been doing well for Blackburn. He's had a lot of injuries, by the way. That is the thing. But they badly missed him. Blackburn's badly missed him. That's why they're not in the top 6, because he's been injured sort of thing, It's a shame. And I think he's out of contract at the end of the season too. And they all seem to hit the tune and always have done. But we are united and you can look after each other. And when we're top of the table and winning everything, that will F them up. Thank you, man. Thank you so much indeed for that comment, by the way. Absolutely spot on. That could be a star. That could be a star one, for a star message for that one there. Mark Goldridge on the Muppet Show. Oh, yes. I'm going to find him as well. He says I go back to Newcastle as well, by the way. And you know what? When, man, you get beat, you got to laugh at him, man. You got to laugh at him. And it is what it is. But Quetta has been averaging 6-2-7 for the lately versus worst teams than Leon. Bruno averaging 9-10s. That's the difference. We're targeting decent players like Paqueta, spending a fortune on Bruno's level. Yep. Bruno's been on 8s and 9s and 10s and God knows what, man. he's been absolutely fantastic. He really has. I'm going to go on to the player ratings, people. Yeah, so you know how it works. I'm going to give players a rating out of 10, and that's including the fans, the referee, and the manager. So I know people's going to think I'm going to be a bit harsh. I can be harsh on people. I could be nice to people. Yeah. And if you're not being harsh, then I'm not going to make any apologies at all whatsoever. So, guys, you know the drill, you know the skills, and you know the bill. Let's go straight on to the Barca. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. He did a lot to do. He did make a smart save from a free kick in the second half. But other than that, he's got a safe pair of hands. But because I haven't roughed him up, so I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. On to Emerald Craft. He's in the 8th club, yeah? I gave him an 8 2 weeks ago, and last week, I'm going to give him an 8 again. Let's be real. This guy's improved week in, week out, yeah? And he did some important blocks again. His rocks are displayed by the Swede, and he is involved for our opening goal. And one of the players that has improved dramatically since coming into the job. This guy has been absolutely playing like a right back, a proper right back, and his concentration levels has been good. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 again. On to Jamal Lascelles and Dan Burn. I'm going to give him, no, before I do that, I'm going to go on to the other side, opposite side, Matt Target. I'm going to give him a 7. Yeah, he had a shaky start in the first half, but what it is with him, right? It says exactly what he says on the tin. I said that earlier on, by the way. Yeah, he's back to his rock solid best. Got forwards given a chance, defends properly. It says exactly what it says on the tin. 7 out of 10. He's had another good game. On to Lascelles and Dan Burton. I'm going to give them both a 7 as well. They weren't really tested, if I'm honest with you, but at the end of the day, they just defended properly. And if you defend properly, then you're going to do your job, right? But Lascelles, let's be real, he's fitting in well, and it's just an assurance defensive display from the guy, yeah? There's nothing alarming, no missed tackles, and that's what you expect for the club captain. And Dan Burn, no feels from Blythe, and he was unlucky not to score with a first half header. So 7 out of 10. On to the midfield, Sean Longstaff. It's a tough one. He's given a rare start as well, and I thought he did all right. Let's be real. He disputed the ball well. He had that shot way over the bar. I have to mark him down for it as well. I'm giving him a 6 for that miss as well. But apart from that, he's did okay. On to Willock. I'll be honest with you, Sir Joe Willock. It didn't really happen to him yesterday, right? He lost possession so many times. And not only that, he drove the ball without nothing fancy. I'm going to give him a 6. On to our star boy, Bruno, star boy, 8 out of 10. Cracking goal. And that little chip past Tim Krul was absolutely amazing. Yeah. Yes. And that pass, needle-eye pass he made was absolutely fantastic. He dominated the midfield all day long. Actually, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I'm going to give Bruno a 9. Yeah, I'll upgrade it. So 9 out of 10 for him. On to Jacob Murphy. I'm going to give him a 7. Listen, he played a key role for the opening 2 goals, done an assist. He was unlucky not to score himself as well. He put the shift in as well. And that's the best he's played for Newcastle for a long time. So I'm going to give him a 7. On to ASM. I'm going to give him a 7 as well, right? On another day, he could rip Norwich apart. But like I said earlier, it's confidence. He needs to get that back very, very quickly if he can. I mean, he tracked back. He completed more dribbles today. And listen, he signs of improvement, sure signs of improvement as well. Created some chances, but hey-ho. But I thought he did all right. So I'm going to give him a 7. Much better for the Frenchman. And on to Joelinton, or Smoking Joe, I'm going to give him a 9. 2 first half goals. The first goal is absolutely class. He's common age with performance every time. And I tell you what, even the keeper had no chance of that. But listen, his work rate is absolutely excellent. I can't big him up more. You know what I mean? I have to play more of the fans role. And if he's going to be player of the season, let's be real, he deserves it. So I'll give him a 9 for Smoking Joe. On to the subs, on to Miggy. I'm going to give him a 6. I mean, look, he did all right. I mean, he should have scored, but hit the inside netted, but he did all right to do. And Matt Ritchie and Dwight Gale, I'm going to give him both a 5. On to the fans. The fans, got to give him a 10 out of 10 again. traveling 4.5-hour drive to Norfolk, and I tell you what, they made themselves heard. Give them a 10 out of 10. Referee had a decent game. I'll give him a 7. And Eddie Howe, I'm going to give him an 8. And that is the player ratings as well. So I'm going to go for the comments as well, because I did warn them that if I've been harsh on them, I don't care. So I'm going to go on to the player ratings as well. People thinking I've been a bit harsh on 1 or 2 people, but hey ho. So this is the one I want to get tomorrow. He'd definitely be on there 110%. Let's go for it as well. 6 minutes left and 1-0 to Burnley. I think it might be less than that as well. And all over 19 permanent owners, a salty bunch of males who care what they think of Super Geordies. That's a man. So, well, you can tell the press and media, all these puppet ones to get stuff. The reality we needed to spend the money in Jan. Windows of underinvestment lead to that, yes. That's the main point. Take a player like Bruno out your team, and anyone would feel that is the thing. I wouldn't say no to Isco on a 3. Sweet Caroline, yeah, I love that. Tobacco at 7, Dubs at 7, Emil and Kraft at 8. Kraft improved, yes, I agree with that. Bit of a massive dance record, yeah, agree with that. Oh, sorry for the F word, but we have dealt with their rubbish for years. And just so sick of them, up the league of go, we are coming to get you all. Well said, Dan. 8 for target. Yeah, 8 Asian cells and 8. Quite a few. Bruno 10. Has to be something special for me to give him a 9. Bruno 10. You wouldn't get a 10. The reason I'll give the defense a 7, because they haven't really had much to do. Bloody hell. A bit generous there on some of them, mate. Hey, our fan base, man. Our fan base are so generous. Miggy 7. What do you think of Domenico Radi? It's a sort of 14 goals, 11 assists this season. Plays on the right of the 3. Good upgrade of Moore in the face. I take him all day long. I take him all the time. This guy is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. He's doing their best player of the season by a mile again. He's brilliant. He's 27 years. Go back to Brighton. And what happens when Trippier's back would be cruel to bench Kraft now. But we don't want Trippier getting paid off exactly. And the final score is Burnley 1, Wolves 0. So that's not good for Everton, isn't it? Richie 6, Chelsea scored late on. Eddie, I gave him an 8. Chelsea 1-0. Burnley win out the bottom 3. Getting Burnley back inside and getting Burnley. And what did they sack Sean Dyche? I just don't get it. I just still do not get it. Those are Sean Dyche's players, and they're going to get them out. They're going to stay in the Premier League. If they're beating Norwich, by the way. Could you imagine that? So just got some more as well. See you later, Pickford buddy. They haven't even played yet. I mean, Everton's got to play Liverpool yet today. That'll be very interesting. 1-0 to Chelsea. That's some. And Chelsea could be back on the bench for Liverpool. A reserve game being booked closed doors in a week to test his fitness. I think that's a good idea. We missed such a big opportunity to step on Everton's heat and something do. Right there, man. Stop being violent, man. And Burnley won. It's just haven't had 2 games in hand. That's the thing. They got 2 games in hand. And Vijay got the goal after 62 minutes. And yay. But the problem is, he'd be leaving Everton if they get relegated, man. That's a possibility. Listen, we don't want Liverpool hammering 5-0 because that would just boost their confidence when they play us, by the way. Yeah? We don't want to get beat by 5-0. Yeah? But we get a draw out of them. I'll be happy with that. But it's going to be a tough game for Liverpool, let's be real. And I'm going to give another 5 moments before I wrap up, by the way. And but according to Newcastle's World, and apparently that Coutinho is open to move to Newcastle United. Now, if that's reports are true, then I'll take him. because I think he's an upgrade. He is an upgrade. The guy is a classy player, yeah, but how's he doing at Villa? He is trying. He is definitely trying. So I've got to get in now. Liverpool 5-0. I take Richarlison from Everton easily. And it looks like Napoli's getting absolutely whooped today. Oh, my days. I don't care, John. Liverpool hammer Everton tail on the do. Wow. We will draw one each. And I hope you're right. I take a draw. I think we'll draw against Liverpool one each. If we do that, then I think we could. Good chance, because I can see Liverpool resting a couple of players, because they got Villarreal, haven't they? And then they got Jesse will not touch Richarlison. Probably because of his attitude, by the way. He's a good player, but is what it is. Snap. There you go. Guys, I got to wrap it up, by the way, because I said I was going to be here for an hour. It's going to be a real quick one today. So don't forget tomorrow, join us for the Twitter Muppet show tomorrow, right? We're going to talk about Dean Smith. We're going to talk about Michael Jeff. We're going to talk about Mark Goldbridge as well. And all these other Muppets who's criticising Newcastle United because of the takeover and saying, being salty because they stayed up, yeah? Saying, we paid 100 million to keep us up. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. We suffered 14 years of this shite under Mike Ashley, yeah? Can we have our time now? Yeah, do your time? Can we have our time? Yeah? So, get stuff. Another great show. Well, John, thanks so much to you, my guy. 5K subs coming soon, and hopefully I'll become a full-timer if I can do it. Richardson, same as for Quetta, solid player, but for the fee, not worth it. And thanks, Gary, by the way. Thanks so much to Anne as well. Southampton drew Tuesday, so we're still 9th in the league. So, guys, if you like the video, like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. And please, 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 if you like to super chat us, then you know exactly what to do. And if you also like to be a member, then by all means, click on the join button as well. So I will see you first between 10 to and 7 o'clock. So I'm going to get prepared for that. And it's going to be absolutely peak. I can tell that straight away. So Goldbridge is going to be involved. Jeff's going to be involved. And Dean Smith's going to be involved. So I'm going to keep my eyes open. Anyone things I should mention, if you're on social media, send us a DM, right? Send us a DM. I should look at it and I could just copy and just get it out there, my guys. So, guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow and have a fantastic time watching Liverpool Everton. And let's see if everything gets stuffed. And catch you later. Watch what you're doing. I'm out of here. Later. Laters. Zara.